What's going on, guys? Tyler here from Lifestyle Lifters, and today we're going to be talking about how to track your workouts and the importance of it. So this is going to include using an app to track your workouts and how to progressive overload each session, okay? So number one, we're going to talk about actually tracking the workouts. So what I use, I know they have this on the Apple Store, obviously, because I have it. I don't know if it's on Android. It might be. If not, I'm sure they do have another tracking app. But right now, the one I use is FitNotes. Little guy doing bicep curls. So here, you go into the app, and basically you can create your own workout, or you can type in a workout that you found online and set it up. So right now I'm on my second bulking program of the year. So click into that, and as you see, I have push one, pull one, legs, push two, all that good stuff. And you can actually copy the same workout and use it the next week. So basically, see, I have 3 weeks of push one. All you do right here is you go to here, copy, and then you just rename it, and then you can set it up for week 4. And what that does, I'm just gonna delete that because I'm not on week 4, but what that does is copies your workout, so you don't have to keep changing and adding workouts every time you work out because you're doing the same one. So you're gonna go into it. I'll show you guys. So I have my whole workout listed here, and then you can map out how many sets you're gonna do. It has the reps and the weight. So this basically allows you to remember what you hit on the last week. Because if you're not tracking and you don't really know what you did last week and you're just kind of ballparking it, it's not really gonna help you with your progressive overload, and that's what you need to be doing if you wanna make progress in the gym, because without progressive overload, you're just doing the same weight or less, and it's not gonna help you build muscle. So right here, as you can see, I'm doing 4 sets, 200 for the bench press, and down here in my notes is where I keep track. So I got 4 to 6 reps, progressive overload to hit 6 reps on all 4. So that down there, you can kind of make notes to yourself of like how heavy or how light it was. If you really felt like it was your max, or if you could leave it a little bit lighter, you can go up next week. So I actually use that for like if I'm doing a superset or something with the workout. I'll make notes of it down there. And so yeah, basically I have everything in here. It's all kind of set up the same way. So that's basically how to use the app. And in the next tip, I'm going to show you guys how to actually map out your progressive overload. That's it.
Yo, where's the machine?
I ate that shit for breakfast.
Bro, it's right here, bro. You don't see it, bro?
Even when he pretends to live, he doesn't have a good form. We're going to go over progressive overload. So basically, progressive overload is increasing each week either by weight, rep, or rest time. I don't really use rest time. I think it's a little bit outdated. I kind of just rest up it on how my body is fatiguing throughout the workout. So I would say more so stick to the rep and the weights when you're going for progressive overload. Now, for compound lifts such as your bench press, you want to be increasing. So basically, I'll just go over how I do it. So basically on bench press, I go heavy. So it's a 4 to 6 rep range each week. Now, if I can hit 6 for all of them at the weight I'm at, I will go up in weight the next week, either by 5 pounds, which is adding 2 2.5s, or sometimes, depending on how light it was, 10 pounds, but usually it'll just be a total of 5 pounds. So like this week, I did 200 for 6, 5, 4, and 4. So I hit the rep range, but I didn't hit all 6. So I'm gonna stick at that weight for next week. I'm not gonna increase and try an ego lift. I'm gonna stick at that weight next week, and then I'm gonna increase the next week if I can hit it for all 6. So that's basically what you wanna do for compound lifts. You wanna be trying to increase by either 1 to 2 reps or 5 to 10 pounds per week. So tracking on isolation workouts, such as what we're doing right now is a single arm lateral raise. What you want to do for these on your progressive overload is not try to increase in weight every week, because that's just not going to happen. You want to make sure you're increasing in reps, and this one is like a 12 to 15 rep range, so it's higher rep range. Some of them are 10 to 12, but on these you can't expect to increase every week because they are isolation movements. With a compound movement, obviously it's not just one body part that you're using multiple body parts. So on isolation movements, don't think that you're gonna do a bicep curl and you're gonna go up 5 pounds every week. If that was the case, everybody would be doing fucking 315 bicep curls. It's just not possible. So with these, be more patient with these. Just work on getting better form and work on using the mind-muscle connection to actually grow the muscle, because these, it doesn't really matter about the weight you're using. Obviously you want to be doing, you know, the heaviest weight that you can do with proper form, but that being said, you want to make sure that you're using the best form possible, and just making sure that you're progressing every week, probably by 1 or 2 reps, I would say. That's more realistic than increasing in weight every week.
So the last time I did shoulders 2 was 18, right? September 18th. So if we look at it, the first one was shoulder machine press, and I did 12 reps of 150, right? Now, progressive overloading, you know, you either go up in weight or go up in reps. Now today, I did the shoulders 2 again. I did 12, and then all the way, for 4 sets I did 12, and then the 5th set, I only hit 8. But then I went up in sets. But then I went up in, just cut this whole part that I'm talking. Cut this whole part. I have no idea what this video is about. I'm just,
you know, but the thing is, he already did something like that.
Mad Q. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Drop a like and comment and subscribe. Stop, you're going to my nose hairs. Jeez.
You're looking like a fool.
Huh?
What are you doing? You're looking like a fool right now. What are you doing? Like, honestly, like, who do you think you are? You look like a fool, bro. Who do you think?
I haven't seen this guy since the last video.
Alright, so last thing we're gonna go over in this video is staying consistent with your workout. You can track your workouts all you want. You can try to progressive overload each week, but that's not gonna work, and it's not really gonna happen if you don't stay consistent in your workout programming. Like I said in my last video, if I miss a day during the week, I always try to make it up on the weekend. Now, I'm not saying we're all human. We all make mistakes. If you miss a day, you know, you have something to do, you just can't make it to the gym, it's all right. It's not the end of the fucking world, you know. You can make it up another time or whatever. Just start the week off fresh next week. You know, obviously I miss days. We all miss days sometimes. It's not the end of the world if you miss 1 or 2 workouts in the week, but you don't want to make a habit of that. Obviously things come up and that happens, but you want to try and stay as consistent as you can in the gym, because that's what's going to allow you to overload progressively each week. And like I said, tracking your workouts is a very key thing, especially if you're a beginner or intermediate and you're trying to make progress, because without that, you're kind of just guessing and you're kind of just going off of what you thought you did, and that's not always, you know, best to do. You want to be as accurate as possible. So track your workouts, try to progressive overload each week, and be patient. Be patient and consistent, guys. Working out is it's a progressive thing. You aren't going to make, you know, substantial amount of gains in a week or a month, or you have to give it time. You have to be patient with the weights, and you just have to know that it's a process. So they're playing sicko mode right now, so I really got to hit this set, you know what I'm saying, because it's my shit right here. I'm really hyped up right now. They're playing my shit. JK. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. A little bit of a shorter video today, but just want to kind of go over that. We posted that on our Instagram. Here's the Instagram right here. We did a poll of 2 topics and people voted. It was actually a 50-50 split, but I picked this one because I'm going to let Lyndon do a weight cutting video soon in the future, because he's the one that does that. He's doing that right now. I am bulking, so I'm not the best for advice on cutting. So he's going to do a cutting video soon. But yeah, follow us on Instagram so you can catch polls like that, catch our posts that we make. We make them almost daily nowadays. And yeah, guys, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, comment down below some topics you'd like to see in one of the future videos. And be out like a light.
Like a light, 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 yeah.